ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WWE News and Rumors. I'm your host, Mr. Brandon Hodge. This video is brought to you by SeatGeek. So if you guys are looking for tickets for any event in the entire world, it doesn't have to be related to wrestling, use SeatGeek and use code Hodge to save yourselves $20 freaking. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to kick off this episode with the first and actually only news story of the day. It is about WrestleMania 38. So WrestleMania 38 is coming up. It's actually the next, I guess I'm supposed to say premium live event now. I'm not supposed to say pay-per-view anymore, but whatever. I'm not going to do that. The next pay-per-view is WrestleMania, and basically they've announced 3 matches. If you didn't catch Raw last night, you probably don't understand what I'm talking about here, but anyway, the 3 confirmed matches that they've announced, we are going to have the Miz actually teaming up with Logan Paul to take on the Mysterios. That is a confirmed match. The next confirmed match is for the Women's Tag Team Championships. We have Zelina and Carmella defending their titles actually against Sasha Banks teaming up with Naomi. So that match is confirmed as well. And the final confirmed match, brand new confirmed match, we have now confirmed for WrestleMania 38 is going to be Edge taking on AJ Styles. So all 3 of those matches are officially confirmed to be taking place at the WrestleMania 38 pay-per-view. Not premium live event, I'm saying pay-per-view because I'm used to that. I don't like change. But anyway, yeah, those 3 matches are now confirmed. Ladies and gentlemen, get your juice box now, get your juice box ready, because that's all the news stories, all the confirmed news stories anyway I talked to you guys about today. And it is now time to talk about some juicy rumors. Alright, the first rumor of the day is going to be about the Hall of Fame 2022 ceremony. So this is very confusing. All of WrestleMania this year is totally backwards compared to what it has been in years past. Years past, you knew what was happening, what day, and now everything got so jumbled up. And we have NXT taking place the same day as WrestleMania. We have no WrestleMania access whatsoever. We have Hall of Fame and SmackDown taking place the same night. It's just a total clustered up mess. So basically, Hall of Fame, SmackDown taking place the same night. This is about Hall of Fame. As of right now, Hall of Fame only has one inductee, one person going in, and that's The Undertaker. So the question is, risen, so to speak, Undertaker risen. Funny, I get it. But basically, is Undertaker a solo entrant for the 2022 class? No, there is going to be other people as well as Taker going in. They're just kind of slow to release it this year for some reason, and within the next few weeks, they will be announcing more entrants or inductees for the Hall of Fame 2022. Just The Undertaker obviously will be the headliner, and he's the main one. He was announced first for some reason. Normally, you would do the opposite, but they're trying to sell tickets for SmackDown, because SmackDown and Hall of Fame, it's all one ticket. It's not like you buy 2 separate tickets. It's one ticket, same building, same deal. None of them, they're doing the red carpet this year. So yeah, just this WrestleMania is still messed up. It's still not back to normal. But basically, that's the deal about Hall of Fame. There's more inductees coming very, very soon to be announced. All right, the next rumor is about Asuka. So Asuka is someone we haven't seen in a little while. What the hell happened to her? Well, basically, she was working through a little bit of an injury, and she's been cleared for quite some time. She's actually cleared right now, and she's actually supposed to return. Well, originally was supposed to return sometime this month, but we don't know if she's returning now because they have absolutely no plan for her. And where do you put Asuka on a WrestleMania card? Like, she's a former women's champion. She can't be put, in the bottom of the card. Like, she's a main event person. What do you do with Asuka? Do you just hold her off until after WrestleMania to have a return? Probably the best idea. So yeah, Asuka right now, there's absolutely no plans for Asuka. Asuka's cleared. She's ready to go. But as of right now, there's no creative plans in the near future for Asuka. But hopefully, she doesn't get stuck in the same boat Elias is currently in, where they have absolutely no idea what to do with him. But hopefully, Asuka will be returning. I'm guessing it's probably going to be after WrestleMania. But who knows? It could be before. She could be on the card. I have no idea. We'll just have to wait and see. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next rumor is this crazy one for the last news episode. It's about Vince McMahon and wrestling. He's wrestling. Vince McMahon is 76 years old. He is wrestling. He's wrestling at WrestleMania. He's facing Pat McAfee, is the current rumor. And, Pat is supposed to be on the Pat McAfee show. I guess this Thursday is when it's going to be live streaming or whatever. It's going to be very, very interesting to see what's going to happen if they're going to build up something during that show. If there's going to be some kind of conflict. We'll settle this at the greatest stage of them all. We will settle this at WrestleMania, since we're having this disagreement here on the Pat McAfee show. I don't know if that's what they're building towards, but I'm guessing the timing is too great from when this rumor is coming about to actually doing. So this is very, very interesting to see what's going to happen here. I know what is the reason for this even happening? Why is Vince stepping into the ring to wrestle for his first time in 10 years? His last match was 10 years ago. It was in 2012 against. It was against CM Punk. So there's no easy way to say that. I know. He's supposed to be blacklisted for mentioning the WWE, but I have news for you guys. WWE does not run this show. I'm hosting right now. I run this show, so I say what I want. Yes, the last match was that no DQ match with CM Punk, and it's a very memorable match because CM Punk, ended up like jumping the barricade, going up into the crowd, and that's when he like slapped the sunglasses off that one guy or something. It was like he slapped the wrong guy. It's just like one of the more iconic CM Punk moments happened right after that match. So I remember that match quite well. Vince McMahon has not wrestled in 10 years. And why is he doing this? Well, apparently they're trying to do whatever they can to sell tickets because they have 2 nights of WrestleManias, 2 nights of tickets to sell. This place holds 100,000 tickets, but the thing is, they don't have 100,000 tickets to sell. They have 200,000 tickets to sell because it's 2 separate nights. Sure, you're going to have repeat customers, but not everyone is going to both nights. So there are difficulties kind of selling both nights, especially the night that, Roman and Brock aren't on because they're only on one of the nights. So Vince and Pat, I would imagine, will be on the other night to kind of try to sell, be like, Vince is wrestling, we got to go see this live or whatever. They're just doing what they can to sell some tickets, and it's just kind of, it's not going to be like a legit, long, grueling match or anything, but it's just going to be kind of something to get people in the door anyway. Alright, so this is actually be the final news story, final rumor, final thing I talk about inside this episode of WWE News Rumors. This is about the Super Cena himself, Mr. John Cena. So John Cena, what is the update? What is his status for WrestleMania 38? That is the question the world is asking. Is Cena available? Well, okay, so the movie star thing, they're hard to get booked. So like Cena, Rock, they're hard to get them to come back to WWE. It's easier for them to come back and just be in the ring talking, but if they're doing something physical, it is very, very hard to get them out, because if they're in the middle of filming something, and some of these things take up to a year to film, some of them take months to film, they cannot take a break from filming and go do something dangerous like be in the wrestling ring, because they would void the insurance policy for the entire production. And if they got injured, it would literally cost millions of dollars, because everyone is getting paid and there's so many expenses with movie making and everything. So yeah, but basically, if Cena's in the middle of filming something, which he is, he's not available for WWE, and apparently he's not even available to make an appearance. So John Cena, WrestleMania 38, more than likely, and I don't want to say 100% not happening, I would say, I don't want to say 75%, I'd say like 65% not showing up. But with the world of wrestling, you never know what could happen. Anything can happen last minute. Everything is wrote in pencil, can be easily erased, or wrote in, penciled in, or whatever. So I have no idea. We'll just have to wait and see. But as of right now, John Cena will be filming during WrestleMania time, and he will not be making an appearance for this year's WrestleMania, of course. But I will almost guarantee Cena will be there next year, because they're doing the whole Hollywood theme or whatever, and The Rock is supposed to be wrestling Roman Reigns is the rumor for that. So I'm very excited to see what happens next year. But they're trying to do what they can this year to make it as big and great and spectacular is the word they're trying to use of a night as they possibly can. So there you guys have it. That's it for this episode of WWE News and Rumors. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I am your king of vlog style, Brandon Hodge, and I will see you guys in the next video.